about to do the whole Sam Sulik type vlog before I go to the gym. I guess I'm not driving, so it's not fully his style. But yeah, I think today's video is going to be, I think today's video is going to be mostly about consistency, as we are going to the gym, and I've been going to the gym consistently for about a year and a half, I would say. And also too, I wanted to talk about eating more and cooking more as well for me, because I'm trying to gain weight, trying to gain muscle. And it's important when establishing both a gym routine and, you know, a diet routine or cooking routine or whatever you want to call it, is the idea of consistency. Consistency is absolutely key when it comes to anything in life. You know, as someone who has really high standards for myself, who has really large expectations, you have to learn about this idea of taking it a little bit slower, and that little bits over time add up more than trying to go 100% for everything, trying to be perfect all the time. Yeah, because just in general, like when you're pushing yourself towards perfection, or if you're pushing yourself towards this idea in your mind that you need something right away, you need this physique, you need this diet, you need to look a particular way, it's like ultimately you're setting yourself up for failure. The best thing to do, start small, be consistent, and over time you'll see results. And I'll explain a little bit more in terms of, you know, working out and eating as well. So yeah, let's go to the gym. Today's shoulders and cardio. We're gonna have some fun with it. Looks a little bit packed today, so I'm gonna try to hide the camera as best as I can, because, you know, it's a little bit awkward, but okay, gym time. So first things first, before you start lifting any weights, I want you to stretch. Okay, not enough people stretch in the gym. A lot of people just show up and they just start lifting as heavily as they can. I'm not trying to blame anyone either. I was one of those people as well. But when we're talking about longevity and consistency in the gym, we got to show up at least a little bit prepared. Because if we don't, we're more likely to either tear a muscle or hurt a joint. Luckily, these injuries can be prevented with a simple stretching routine. Take 10 or 15 minutes and make sure you isolate the muscle groups that you will be working out. I recommend to look up some stretches and try them out to see what feels best. Okay, now let's go lift the free weights so we can be as strong as Jimmy's dad.
You been lifting the free weights, son? I'm willing to spot you. What have you been, 4,000 pounds?
Okay, as I'm hitting the lat raises, I want to tell a little bit of a story. So I started working out probably around freshman or sophomore year of high school. Although, like a lot of people, I made a lot of mistakes when it came to working out. I went into the gym to try to look a certain way. I wanted to gain 10, 15 pounds of muscle within a span of 6 months, but I had no idea what I was doing, so I went into it pretty much blind. I was comparing myself to others, I was lifting way too much weight, and doing it with incorrect form. Basically, I ended up injuring myself before I saw any progress, and my relationship to the gym became very shaky. I saw it as a place where I couldn't succeed, and thought if I went back, I would just get hurt again. But by my sophomore year, I finally recognized that my mindset towards the gym was very unhealthy. My motivation to go to the gym was rooted in self-esteem issues towards my body and strength, and I needed to correct it, adopting a mindset that the gym is a place to improve mental and physical well-being. So about a year and a half ago, I started consistently going to the gym. This time, I was focused on decreasing injury and improving my strength over time. I started slow, with light and manageable weights. Then, as my form and stamina improved, I started to increase my lifting. And I was also mindful towards my body, understanding my weak points and what I needed to take extra time on. For example, my shoulders being one of the most important groups I needed to target. They can give me some problems while I'm lifting, so I've tried different exercises and different postures to try to prevent strain. It's mostly worked too. I've had very little shoulder pain the past couple months. But don't get me wrong here. Becoming consistent with the gym can kind of be a sucky experience. I mean, maybe it's easy for some people, but for me, it was a battle to get to the gym every single day. There were a lot of doubts and aches and pains that went into me going, especially with cardio, because cardio just makes me want to die. Especially with the amount of sweat I produce and how it gets in my eyes and how I can't see because it burns so bad. However, even with cardio, as you continuously and consistently go to the gym, the fight becomes a little bit easier each time. Soon, it's not a fight at all to go to the gym. You want to go every single day. You kind of just fall in love with the grind and the feeling you get after a great workout. That feeling of soreness and all the endorphins in your body that give you a sense of clarity is super addicting. And also, after you've gone to the gym for a while, your knowledge towards exercising improves. And if you reach out, a lot of people in the gym are willing to help you. If you look in the right places, the gym community can be one of the closest communities out there. And one of the most important things that I've slowly started to learn within this community is that eating is something that is really important. My gym conversations nowadays are more or less, what are you eating? Why are you so large? Anyways, as I'm in college, I've been trying to learn how to cook for myself. Although, like when I first started going to the gym, I think I went into it with the wrong expectation. I used to watch so many cooking videos, cooking shows on the TV that I thought it was just going to be a piece of cake. But when I started to cook, I realized I was underestimating how hard it was. Just like how I was originally frustrated with working out, I was frustrated with the results of my cooking. It would, and currently still does, take me a very long time to finish any recipe. Even something simple where I'm just using already cooked chicken, packet rice, and a simple garlic sauce can take me like 30 to 45 minutes. I think it's again that perfectionist side of me that really just wants to make sure the food looks good and tastes good. And just like with working out, these expectations led me to stop trying, thinking that cooking was too hard and I could never be successful and complete recipes in a timely manner. But now I realize that that gym mindset I adopted a year ago is transferable to other activities. That if you just consistently do something, you will get better at it. With cooking, if you just cook all the time, you'll start to learn just to throw stuff together in 15, 20 minutes. However, you're not gonna get to that point right away. You gotta mess up a bunch. Just try your best you can, follow a recipe, take your time, and just relax. I really do think there's this idea within our world that if you're not good at something right away, then you should just give up. You know, due to access on social media, we're constantly bombarded with people who are super successful. Whether they're head chefs of some restaurant, whether they're TV celebrities, whether they're gym influencers, whatever it is that we see their success right away. So we expect success right away. But what we don't see is the thousands and thousands of hours that they had to do off camera to gain that success, to gain that skill. So just remember that next time you're cooking something and you burn it or something goes wrong, that it's okay to mess up, because everything is just a learning experience that will make you better. Also, just try to recognize that you don't have to make this your career. Put as much effort as you want into cooking or going to the gym. And as long as you're consistently doing it, you'll see results and you'll be good. I promise you. So let's give this a taste and an honest review. So, you know, it doesn't look visually appealing, but who really cares about how your aesthetic your food looks? The only thing that matters is how it tastes. Right, Luke?
That's right.
Right, Mom?
What?
Your
What?
food, how it looks, doesn't matter. It's just about how it
I
tastes.
had no clue what you said. I was not.
Oh, aesthetics don't matter when it comes to food.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe it
sometimes
does.
food can look really good and then it doesn't have a good taste at all, so yeah.
I think I did too much chicken bouillon, but yeah, oh well. So overall, I could have done a little less chicken stock. You know, I made it myself, the chicken stock, so I think I just kind of dumped a bunch into the bowl. If there was just a little bit less, it would probably be the perfect salt level. It's just a little salty, but you know, you can always drink a bit of water. At the end of the day, it's like, even though it's not like a perfect meal, even though it's not like 100% exactly how I wanted it to be, I know next time when I cook to not put as much salt in it. And again, it's, if you do things over time, consistently, you'll get better at it and you will improve the techniques. Same thing with the gym, same thing with cooking, same thing with anything. Yeah, that's it. All I had for today's video. Remember, go to the gym, remember, eat food, and I'll see you tomorrow.